Hello there and welcome back to another video. I am sorry for not uploading as much videos as I used to a few months back, but I've just got a lot going on in my life, and when I can I will record a video. So in today's video I will go over this brand new My Restaurant Haunted update, and by the looks of the thumbnail there is a new costumer, so let's discover that. So if we go over to the shop, yes, there are new limited items. David actually leaked that there will be new limited items a few hours, if not a day, before the update actually dropped. So, there are the all new corrupted royal table and corrupted royal chair. They're the exactly same like these. However, as you can see, they're limited edition because you can buy those anytime, or you were allowed to buy them, but there's only a very few amount of these. So there's like 15,000 of these and 10,000 of these. No, sorry, 15,000 of the chairs and 10,000 of the tables, and they are very expensive. And they function the same as the royal table. However, they attract a haunted VIP costumer, which pays a lot more than the VIP costumers do, and it has a very small chance to attract a headless horseman. The Headless Horseman is a very rare costumer. I have been playing My Restaurant for a few days, but I haven't ever seen any Headless Horseman in any restaurant because it is extremely rare. If we go over to the boost tabs, a VIP costume is $50, still is, to summon one. However, the Headless Horseman is $666 to summon, so that just shows how extremely rare that is. Moving on to the new limited items, there's this cauldron. 600,000 were made, and they were 200k each. It slightly increases the chance of spawning a headless horseman. Tastes bitter. Now this actually looks very cool, and it is actually quite big. It takes up 4 blocks of space. So if we go over here to My Restaurant, I try placing a red booth. As you can see, it takes up 1 block. Now if we go up to my 10th floor, you can see that 1 cauldron takes up 4 lots of chairs, which is quite big. And as you can see, I bought a lot of these, whatever they're called, and I've trapped the poor customers in here, so RIP in the chat to them. So the cauldron actually does nothing special, it's just for decoration. It increases very, very slightly the chance of summoning a headless horseman, and this significantly increases the chance of spawning the headless horseman. Don't want to get trapped in here, ha ha ha, you don't want to get trapped in the coffin. Now, it says significantly, which means it is seemingly increases the chance, as with this slightly increases, but I haven't actually attracted any headless horseman, even though you just saw I have over 100 of these coffins, and I didn't have any of in my inventory. I think I had extra in my inventory, but looks like I sold them. So the coffin is better in a way than the cauldron, because the cauldron was cheap and there was only 600k of them. However, this was 1 mil each and there were twice as less of them, and apparently this has a higher chance of attracting the headless horseman, so who knows. Next is this trick-or-treating candy ball. It was 75 Robux and there were very few of them. Now it's actually very, very, very creative, because I think a costumer would donate a few $100, if not a few $1,000. That's my own opinion. I haven't seen how much they donate. And what's the cool bit in it is that it must be refilled when it empties out. So for example, if you buy it, there will probably be about 20 candy in them. Now again, I don't know this for sure. It's just one of my opinions. So this is very cool. Now in the last update they dropped a pumpkin, and in this update they dropped the same pumpkin. It just has a tiny bit of different shape, I think, and it's smiling. Now it's basically the same because there were 1 million each and it was 30k each, and I think there were the exactly same stats for the last one. So there's nothing special in this, it's just a limited edition special decoration. And the next thing is this $66 million well, which only 100k of them exist. Your soul stares back at you. 1% to spawn the headless horseman. So that is quite expensive. I had $1.5 billion before the update came out, and as you can see, I only have $48 million, so I spent over $1.4 billion on these stuff. Now the cool thing about this is that A, it has a chance to spawn a Headless Horseman, a very low chance, but it's still a chance. B, you can buy however many of them you want, or you can, because as with this well or whatever, you could only buy one and there were like a 5-hour cooldown. However, with this there's a 12-hour cooldown, I mean a 24-hour cooldown. However, it is so worth it, because if we go here to my restaurant on the 3rd floor, I've got 19 of those wishing wells, and as you can see, I've activated all of them. So no matter how much you have, you can activate every single one of them. The issue with it is that it has a way too high chance of giving an advertising campaign, because as you see here, I've got over 2 hours worth of advertising campaign, which, as you should see, is kind of overwhelming my order stands. So that is the problem with it, but it is actually very, very cool. Now the other very cool part to this update is this event tab. So it doesn't actually teleport you to a new mini game where you complete tasks or a live event or anything like that. You just have to complete tasks, which just teleport you over here. So it's right behind the auction house. And here is the Headless Horseman. This is how he looks like, and if you talk to him, he makes this laughing sound, so you probably didn't hear it. So I will just raise my volume up and replay it, see if you can hear it. Alright, so if you press E, I don't know if you heard that, but if you did, he's basically got an evil laugh. And as you can see here, talk to me when you've completed your tasks. So there's quite a bit of Halloween decoration here. There's also a limited time Halloween theme, which is $60 million, I think. I've obviously bought it. And that is how the Halloween theme looks like. From the inside, it looks like this. So I think, if I'm correct, I saw cobwebs here and there, but I can't see them right now. I might be mistaken, I might not, I'm not sure. So basically, if you first talk to the Headless Horseman, he gives you the task to find 8 pumpkins around the map. Then he gives you another task, which is, I think, to serve 10 VIP costumers. Now that is hard, because if you just started the game, or if you aren't rich, you probably have 0 royal table and royal sets, so it will take a while for you to serve 10 VIP costumers. And after that is to serve 25,000 costumers. So I've served almost 7,000, so that actually takes a very long while. If you only have 236 seats in your restaurant, which I do, even though I have a lot of staff, it still takes an awful lot of time. So you better get grinding with that. So if you're on the first task and you need to find 8 pumpkins, I will right now tell you the spawn locations of each one. Now they are guaranteed to spawn at the same place in every single server. They are only in one place. So the first one, once you get your task, will be right here. Now it should be green if you haven't found it. You need to come over it, press E, and then it becomes orange and says found, and then you've collected one. The next one, which was very difficult for me to personally find, is the pumpkin underneath this bridge. So you just need to go very close to it, and at some point you should be able to press E with it. So it's right here behind the auction house under this bridge. The third pumpkin is right here in the auction house, here in the corner. The second pumpkin lies right in the plant section right here. I might have said second by accident, I meant the fourth pumpkin. The fifth pumpkin is behind the big shop right here. The seventh pumpkin is right next to the auction house under these trees. And the last pumpkin is right here under this tree where the camping site used to be, I think. So basically it's right here. So you just walk on from the middle of the map where the Headless Horseman is, right down here, and it should be here. And those are all the pumpkins. Now the next one is to serve 10 VIP costumers, like I said. That's the next mission. Then 25k costumers. And after that there's something else. And after that is the final task, which is to serve one headless horseman. And as a prize, it gives you 2 of the corrupted royal sets and 1 of the corrupted royal table, which is very, very, very sick. So I'm actually glad that the developers actually thought about giving people 1 free corrupted set. So that's very clever of them. Now, altogether there are 5 tasks in this event, and after you've completed them, you've completed them forever, I think, and there might be more tasks in the future. David hasn't said anything about getting more tasks, but because this is a Halloween special, I highly have a great opinion that this task will only exist for the next couple of weeks. So after Halloween is over, a few days or a week or 2 after that, these tasks will most likely be gone, or at least this Halloween theme, because all of this is Halloween themed right now. The Headless Horseman will definitely not disappear. I mean, the costumer won't. This NPC might, because that's probably Halloween special, but the costumer shouldn't. The last thing I wanted to talk about is this bug. So I've served over 130,000 costumers. However, since the update came out, a lot of time it says 0 costumers served. Now the costumer count of how much you serve still goes up for everyone you served. It just isn't displayed here. But if we come over to the event right here, you can see here that the costumer rate is going up, but it isn't displaying it in your restaurant. So that's one bug they should fix, because I've got a good gaming PC, so it's not about the lag. And on my phone I'm not really lagging either, but the bug exists there. And the other bug is the pirate, YouTuber and VIP costumers, and also celebrity costumers, which are rarer, get stuck here sometimes. So they don't go forward, which is very, very annoying, because for some people, VIP and YouTuber costumes are very, very rare. But for me, they're not, because if you go over to the settings, you can see I've served over almost 1,000 VIP costumers. But anyway, that was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Someone activated the shrine. And goodbye.